So on request, I've been asked to do this question. So to start out, I know I have 26.4 grams of any of the ionic solutes in the graph, and it's going to be dissolved into 33 grams at 40 degrees Celsius. So if I were to be critical of my own question, it's 33 grams of H2O. So the problem is this isn't in the form that we need, because you have 26.4 grams of your solute into 33 grams of your solvent, which is water. So what you're going to do is you need to convert it to out of 100 grams, and you'll understand why in a second, and I'll talk about this in the graph. But you need to figure out what x equals, or how many, like you need to convert 26.6 or 26.4 grams over 33 to over 100 grams. So you rearrange this to become x equals, you go 24.4 times 100, because we're going to cross multiply, so that's 26.4 grams multiplied by 100 grams. And just trust me that the next step would be divided by 33 grams. Sorry about that. There we go. So I'm going to do that math really quick here to get 26.4 times 100 equals, divided by 33 equals. So I've just gotten 80. That's just messy. 80 grams per 100 grams. So I'm going to remember that. Okay, so I had said that we have 80 grams per 100, and you're probably before wondering why I converted it to out of 100. Well, our graph is per 100 grams of water, or our solvent. So let's look here, and so 80 grams on our chart is right here. And I think the question asked us about 30 degrees Celsius. I could be wrong. Give me a second to double check. Oops, it was 40 grams, or 40 degrees Celsius. So on my chart, I know that I'm looking over here at 40 degrees Celsius. So now I can pick any one of my solutes. So for example, if the first one we pick, let's go with at sodium nitrate. So for NaNO3, we are going to look, and if I look for sodium nitrate, if we go across here, and our magic spot is right here on our chart for sodium nitrate, this would be a unsaturated solution. And the reason being is because the point that we got here is below the line. So let's say, for example, for potassium nitrate, this would be supersaturated because our point here is above the line. And for all these other ones, it'd be supersaturated. Now let's say we got a situation, a hypothetical situation, where the answer ended up being pretty darn close to the line. Like let's say I got my situation to be 50 grams per 100 grams water at 50 degrees Celsius, and we were looking at ammonium chloride. And in this situation right here, this would be a saturated solution. So when your point is on the line, you're going to get a saturated solution. So I hope that helps clear some of this up. That's all I got.